Good evening from Gillette Stadium, where the season is over, but now the waiting game begins to see if Bill Belichick will return for a 25th season in New England. The Celtics came out swinging in Game 1 with an 18-point win, but tonight in Game 2, they are expecting a much different, much more aggressive Mavericks team, especially when you look at the history, because Dallas is a dangerous team when in an 0-1 series hole. A lot of disappointment, Frank, especially as they just start to process what was such a quick ending to that game. But a lot of the players were actually very reflective about the group this year. Brad Marchand specifically saying that a lot of people counted this team out at the beginning of the season, so the fact that they even got to this point is something to be proud of. There's a buzz in the air right now as we inch closer and closer to what is set to be an iconic night to honor Tom Brady, the legend. In just a few hours, we'll head inside Gillette Stadium, where it's expected to be a crowd of thousands of people to watch all the festivities. Hello from Mohegan Sun, where the Caitlin Clark effect has made its way tonight. The #1 overall pick in the WNBA draft will make her professional regular season debut here coming up in just a few hours, as the Connecticut Sun will host the Indiana Fever. And we've seen how much Clark has changed the landscape of women's sports. David Pasternak said point blank he was shocked that goal didn't get overturned. It was a huge swing of momentum for the Bruins, and it was pretty clear hearing from players in the locker room after that they didn't get much of an explanation as to why that goal wasn't called off for goalie interference. We can officially call it May Day here in New England, as the Patriots have selected the player they hope will be the face of the franchise. The Pats staying put with that 3rd overall pick, selecting Drake May out of North Carolina. And this comes after months of speculation over what the Patriots would do with this pick, which quarterback they would take if they would trade. But Elliott Wolf and Gerard Mayo said they knew for weeks that May was their guy. And Jeremy, you have accomplished a lot in your career. World Series champ, World Series MVP, you've won a Gold Glove, but tonight, another honor coming your way, getting inducted into the Classical Hall of Fame. What does this one mean to you? Hello, if you can't tell, things just got rowdy here. The confetti just was raining down on us. It was quite the scene. These duck boats are starting to make their way down to the end of Boylston Street. We just had a few trucks go first, but out of the corner of our eye, we can see those duck boats start to come, and this place is going nuts. And even Red Sox manager Alex Cora said he still feels the excitement of the home opener after all of these years, admitting he woke up at 4 a.m. as he got ready for what was set to be a very memorable day here at Fenway, because this day was about a lot more than just the game being played. Clark was draining threes out here during warm-ups. She was asked during her pregame press conference if she was going to hit a logo three as her first WNBA bucket, and she joked and said maybe it will just be a layup. But last time Providence beat a #1 overall team, it was back in 2009 against Pitt. They've only done it twice in program history and never on the road. To make things even more difficult, this UConn team has not lost a home game since January of last year. So, Frank, this will certainly be a tough one for Providence tonight. Things went from bad to worse. The Patriots blown out for the 2nd consecutive week, and these numbers are pretty outstanding. The Patriots have been outscored 72-3 across their last 3 games. Playing here for the Patriots and then coaching for the Patriots, all you've known is Bill Belichick. How do you plan on balancing carrying over kind of the Bill Belichick way that you're used to, but also implementing your own culture and way of doing things?
Yeah.
If you had a ticket to this one, you saw quite the show. The Friars perfect at home, looking to keep that streak up 6 midway through the first. Devin Carter with the dish to Bryce Hopkins, and he finishes with the jam. Friars tallied 25 assists. But this one, the story, Ticket Gaines' hottest hand of the night from the wing, burying his 5th triple of the game. Friars leading by 18 at the half. Bill Belichick opening his season-ending press conference with a rare comment, telling everyone he's under contract, which is something he has never publicly mentioned. But possibly the even bigger takeaway, Belichick seeming open to relinquishing his front office role to stay here in New England as head coach, saying he will do what is best for the team. This is what March is all about. It's the regular season finale. The defending national champs are in the building, and Providence has a huge opportunity to get back on the right side of the bubble and maybe even jump into that field of 68 if they can be #2 UConn here tonight. Swayman made 38 saves in this game, but the Bruins seemed to lose their composure after that goal. They were outshot 13-2 in the 3rd period and 41-18 for the entire game, so they will certainly need to play much better if they want to keep this series alive. Game 5 comes up Tuesday night as the Bruins are on the brink of elimination.